Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I am Gators,
And I'm the mullet.
and we're just gonna get right into it today, guys. Something Jimmy and I have both been wanting to talk about is the Royal Rumble upcoming. We've got a lot of entrants. Within the last 3 episodes or so, we've had a couple of superstars put their name in the hat and throw their name in the ring for the Rumble. Um, Most recent I can think of, obviously, is John Cena, one of the bigger names. But we got about 6 or 7 announcements already as it is. We got Roman, we got Seth Rollins, we got Drew McIntyre, CM Punk, as well as Cody Rhodes. Jimmy, give me your thoughts on that.
Yeah, that's a good one. And like I said, John Cena, this is first time back for a
Mm-hmm.
while. So is he going to really do it, or is he just going to just be in there for the fun of it?
Very good question. Very good
Yeah,
question.
just are they going to try to push him, or is he just here to move up the new talent?
Put somebody over.
Yeah, put everybody over. Is he seriously going to go in for the title? So if he wins that title, he'd be like number one
Absolutely. And
because he beat Ric Flair's.
I
Him and
want to
Ric Flair's
show the
side.
I want to show the community, not to cut you off, Jimmy, but
No,
I want to show the community something that you sent me actually. Got a list here of the entrants, the official entrants, all 1 through 31 for the men's and the women's Royal Rumble. At the bottom there, you can see The Rock as a runner up, but you also have John Cena listed as a winner. Um, so tell me about what you were thinking about when it comes to The Rock really being an entrant versus.
I'm thinking of runner up. Brock's gonna come in, gonna be like two. What I'm thinking is gonna be John Cena,
Mhm.
Solo, and Roman
Okay,
in the match. That's
okay,
the last three going, and Rock just runs in. If you notice him,
hmm.
he's 31. He's
Exactly,
not 30. He's 31.
runner up.
I'm thinking he's just gonna run in and throw out Solo, throw out Roman,
Okay, okay,
and he's like salutes John Cena, and he steps out. He's just there to throw them two out, showing everybody who is the tribal chief.
so not necessarily really an entrant in
No,
the
he's just
sake
a
of winning
run
the
in.
Royal Rumble.
I'm
Okay,
thinking just a run in.
okay, okay.
Run in just to throw them two out to show them who's the high chief is tonight.
Absolutely,
You know.
absolutely. A couple other names on this list that really intrigue me as well: AJ Styles, Trick Williams. Let's see who else we got on here that could actually make or break for themselves in the Royal Rumble. There,
Braun
there's another
Breaker.
one. Braun Breaker's another good one. He's got the Intercontinental Championship right now. Who else on this list really gives you a
Okay,
rise?
I'm just saying this. Between next Saturday,
Mm-hmm.
Jay Uso is going for the title,
Jay Uso being an entrant is
and
a
if
big
he
piece.
loses, he's gonna be in Royal Rumble. Does he win?
Hmm.
That means he gets another shot,
Okay.
and that's when he wins the title.
Okay.
He might not win the title Saturday, but he wins this. I mean, I'm just a prediction. I'm thinking John Cena going to win
John Cena for the winner.
because they're going to push him. He got one more year left.
There's a big piece to how much activity John Cena has, not only in the Royal Rumble, but the Elimination Chamber. Any of the major PLEs that we have coming up, seeing as though this is his last go around. That's how they're billing it. John Cena's last time in Toronto, all these kinds of things. So, yeah, he's going to be a big piece in terms of his participation for me
Right.
in the Royal Rumble. Um, but, yeah, I like that. I like that take. I don't know how you found this list. Jimmy's got all the insider information, guys. But let's move over to the women's Royal Rumble. There has not been as much, conversation, um,
Not,
entrance,
no. I mean, you look at it, is Becky Lynch going to come back? Is she going to be back in time?
and based on what I just said, there's a lot of questions that need to be answered. Like Jimmy just said, first one being for me, what's up with Becky? What are we doing here with Becky and her being the runner up?
And and Charlotte Flair being the winner.
Charlotte also returning,
And
being
that,
thrust straight to the top.
yep. I mean, you got the rest of them. I don't know about Alexis Bliss if she's going to be back,
Okay,
but I see her winning.
got Lyra as number two entrant. We're going to be covering her pretty soon here. The inaugural women's intercontinental champion. Who else on there? Chelsea Green being the first women's U.S. champion. Um,
It's Mickey James.
Mickey James.
Mickey James, is she coming back, or is she just going to be a one time?
I also noticed here that this one got cut off, so I can't really see number 31 for the women.
It's not no 31.
There is no 31.
Nope.
And that's why.
30 is the Royal Rumble. They just throwing Rock in there.
So
that's why I'm thinking he's just going to be a run in.
I hear you. I hear what you're saying in terms of him not being a real entrant, like we talked about, but just there for a certain purpose in terms of the Roman and the Solo arc. Okay. I like that. Also, guys, a reminder, go back to our Royal Rumble video. If you put your guess in there for the women's and the men's Royal Rumble 2025 winner, your name will be entered into a giveaway for one of our very first t-shirt giveaways on our channel. So go put your likes, your comments, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Do not forget to put your comment under that video. Your entrance will be used. Your comment will be used as an entrant into that giveaway.
And we are giving away 2 shirts for the men and the women.
Absolutely. There are 2 different giveaways, one for the men's and one for the women's.
So good luck on both of them.
Very much so. Good luck on all entrants to that particular giveaway. We will be doing more in the future as well, so stay posted to the channel. But yeah, I really like how this Royal Rumble is going to be set up because there's a lot of questions to be asked, a lot of questions to be answered in terms of what's going on, why are these particular people chosen, who's going to be doing what. Big piece always The Rock being in the Royal Rumble. Big piece being The Rock being in the Royal Rumble, not necessarily as an entrant.
Yes, sir.
But as a runner-up. So got a lot coming for you guys. And we are just gonna get right back into it, guys. We got a lot of information, a lot of news for you today. We're gonna preview today's Raw episode once again on Netflix. Hopefully you guys have downloaded Netflix. Jimmy, I know you got it on your phone finally.
Not yet.
Not yet?
I have it by this weekend.
Still don't have it? God, come on, Jimmy. Come on.
I don't need it today, so
exactly. As long as you're able to watch.
Yeah, I'll be on the Roku.
Good. As long as you're able to see it. First things first, we're going to talk about Lyra Valkyria and her coronation as the inaugural Women's Intercontinental Championship. Me and Jimmy talked about this a lot. I think it's good that they're pushing new talent, new belts, but I also think that there was a opportunity for Bayley to win that match. Jimmy, give me your thoughts on that.
Yeah, I think Bayley could have took that because she is the grand champion. So give her the belt.
Okay.
That's their legacy. Give her the belt, and you would have had a better storyline.
Okay.
You know, about her having a belt, and she could have went a long ways with that.
Instead of introducing a new champion right
now.
Okay.
But she could have had that until WrestleMania.
Wow.
Then she could have won. Could have won the belt.
Okay.
But let Bayley have it first. Because she is a grand champion. You want a grand champion to have that belt first. I mean,
I agree.
Have, something that means something.
Absolutely. It makes it a little bit more of a storyline that we're willing to follow in the sense of Bayley's legacy, like you mentioned. I don't mind Lyra, but I think that might have been a better way to go. Yeah,
Bayley could have. Bayley having it had more meat on it. They could have went a lot further.
Given that she's already the Grand Slam champion, right. I'll give you that. I'll definitely give you that.
Now, is she still a Grand Slam champion now?
That's a good point.
Or do they take that away?
That's a good point. If she wins, my question is, where do we go from here with Lyra? Who's her first, contender?
I don't know. Bayley's gonna be in the Royal Rumble. She's going for the big belt.
Okay.
So who is coming up? Tiffany has the belt.
Thank you for reminding me that this whole topic itself brings me back to Tiffany's coronation. The night that she, got her belt as the first champion, they set up a fatal 4-way match for her belt.
Does this give a chance to Becky Lynch to come back and fight her for the belt?
So now you want to ask the hard-hitting question.
See,
Jimmy coming with the serious journalism.
I'm thinking Becky Lynch is going to come back.
Okay.
This could be a good chance for her to grab that belt.
She is an entrant into the Women's Royal Rumble. So, I see them putting a storyline together for either Becky or Charlotte, like we mentioned. But I think it makes more sense for, like you said, Bayley winning that belt.
Bayley could. Yeah, that was Bayley. But, Becky, I can see Becky having the belt. I cannot see Charlotte having that belt.
Okay.
That's below her.
As the queen.
Yeah,
Okay.
yes, that's
Been there, done that
Bailey is a
kind
team
of a thing.
player.
Okay.
Bailey, she go for the tag team titles.
She likes having gold around
Yeah,
the
she have
waist.
like a gold and like I said, Bailey having that belt, Grand Slam champion. That
Better storyline.
yeah, a
Stronger storyline.
lot better storyline.
Talking about drama, that of course brings us into our very next topic at hand: Seth and Drew, yet again. Jimmy, let's get right
Yeah,
into it.
I mean they had like in my calculation they were like 6-6 in the last 13 years.
So they are tied
Yeah,
essentially.
they are tied. Last 13 years,
Huh.
and they still going. I mean, what's up? I mean, when's enough?
I mean, obviously, the WWE has built this as a rivalry, if you will.
Yeah.
Like you said, they're both even in their wins and their losses against each other. However, like you said, what exactly are we fighting for? Where is this going? What is the culmination of this? What are we trying to do? Does this end in a match? Obviously, you add the factor of CM Punk in the middle of this. Where are we going?
Uh, like I don't know. This is like I said. I'm done. I'm pretty much.
I'm over it.
I'm over it. This is.
I'm over
I
it.
think anybody say they done with that rivalry. They can. They pound stuff in us so much that you just get tired of it. You want something new.
Like you said, I think they haven't given us enough outside of an ambush here and there from another party
Yeah.
or somebody interrupting their match. They haven't given us enough to care about
Yeah.
this rivalry this long for it to culminate into nothing. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think they do have to do something big with Seth and Drew, whether it be at Royal Rumble, whether it be at WrestleMania. Something has to come from this.
And they are meeting next at main event.
Oh wow. Okay, so they'll be fighting this Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Saturday main event. I think they wrestled.
Okay. Okay.
I'm pretty sure. And I mean, I don't think that's going to be it.
Quick prediction: who do you think is going to win that match?
I think it's going to be a draw.
So no definitive
CM
win,
Punk comes in,
no contest. Yet
no
again.
contest,
I can
and
see it.
if they do it, Drew and Seth is not in the Royal Rumble, that'd be a good WrestleMania match. Last time.
Oh, very much so.
Last time in the cage.
Something to build towards, like we were just talking about.
Last
I
time
like
in
that.
the cage.
I like that. Next, we have JBL's official return to the ring. This really intrigued me as a storyline. I was never really the biggest JBL fan. Jimmy, give me your points on JBL coming back to the ring.
I'm thinking JBL is going to come back for one match for Royal Rumble.
Okay.
But I don't think he's going to be sticking around in the ring. I think it's going to be a one-time show.
One-time deal.
A one-time deal, Royal Rumble. He throws a few people out, and he gets thrown out. Done.
Something that I wanted to mention on a video that I saw earlier, WWE leveraging the stars, the legacy stars, in order to kind of bring people in or bring people back. How do you feel about that?
Like I said, like they bring JBL back. I'm thinking, okay, that, and they have stunk around Hulk Hogan coming back.
Okay.
Doing something.
You mentioned that as well.
And I'm thinking he might come back with NWO as a manager.
Okay.
As a manager, not, don't get him in that ring.
Very interesting topic.
I don't like him, but he don't belong in that ring.
Specifically right now. Absolutely.
It's like Ric Flair. Done. Give it up. You're done. You did it.
Might be time for you to just be done,
Royal Rumble is the time they bring legends back.
Okay.
One-time hit.
I'll give you that. This is the showcase of the Immortals.
Yeah. I know another guy they talked about, I haven't talked to you about, RVD.
Oh, wow.
Just,
Oh, wow.
He's doing his 15 minutes of fame.
Of course.
Come in and get thrown out and done.
Rob Van Dam, that would be a crazy entrance or just spot, if you will.
Guess who's losing weight? Who's lost a lot of weight? Cassie Jack.
Oh, wow.
They talk about Mick Foley lost a lot of weight. Is he going to try to come back and do something small?
So a possibility to see a lot of legacy names.
A lot of legends just come back.
I like that.
With this Netflix thing going, you never know,
And finally, that brings us to our main topic, which is going to be Saturday Night Main Event. We have a lot of feelings, a lot of, talks about how we feel about what's going on in these matches, how they're utilizing the Saturday Night Main Event platform. They not had too many matches on the Saturday Night Main Event that we've had already.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look like we're going to get too many more moving forward, seeing as though how do you build this? Is it a PLE? Is it just a caveat, something on top? How do you build the Saturday Night
I
Main
don't know
Event as
that
it is?
like they did last Thursday night. It was okay,
Okay.
but I just think it's just like a show they're gonna put on like every 2 or 3 months.
I can see that. I can see that.
Nothing, not a pay per view, just
Something to
they're
forward the
gonna throw
storyline.
matches in there, like the one we're gonna be talking about, Jay and Gunther.
Okay.
You know,
Perfect segue. Yeah, we have Jey Uso versus Gunther for the heavyweight championship title
and
match.
where you think that going? Which way you think that's going?
Honestly, you going to flip the script on me, huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna say
Honestly, I don't think Jay has a chance to win this match. Given the storylines, given the billing, we got Gunther, and of course, Jay almost beat Gunther for
Right.
the Intercontinental Championship match a couple of months ago.
but
But Gunther was able to really snake his way out of that one. So I don't know. I like Jay as a main eventer. I like Jay as a solo wrestler. But I really think they're trying to forward the storyline of can he do it alone versus how much better is he in a tag team.
but is it Jay's time?
And then that always the biggest question.
Is it Jay's time? I don't like I said. I don't even see it. I'm thinking he's gonna lose this. He's gonna get thrown out of the Royal Rumble.
Okay.
Jimmy's gonna get thrown out of the Royal Rumble,
Mm.
and I
The
think it's gonna be
resurgence
a
of the
set.
bloodline, the resurgence of the Usos as a
Yeah.
tag team. I see it. I see it.
And you know, I can see them in a that's like in the future, Jimmy and Jay going against the Bloodline.
I will see your Jay and Jimmy getting thrown out, and I will raise you. What does it take for Jay to be a solo wrestler? You ask, is it his time? If not now, then when?
He's a tag team guy. I don't know.
Very much so. And
Yeah,
again, I'll give you that. Some of the best matches we've ever seen
He's
has been a part
been
of him as a tag team.
he's been solo for how long? A year,
About.
and he won one belt. And how long did he keep
And
that
how
belt?
long did he have the belt? Because
That's
I
what-
will say Braun Breaker's a more exciting Intercontinental Champion than Jay
Right.
breaking up with his brother just to get that belt. So, yeah, I'll give you that.
And who has that belt now?
Mm.
Braun still have that belt.
Braun is still the Intercontinental Champion.
Hey,
Beat
when
him
did they-
for the belt.
When was the last time you seen him in the ring?
Speaking of which, Braun will be fighting Sheamus for
Yeah.
that belt in Saturday Night Main Event. Give me
But-
some of your ideas.
Sheamus.
Hmm.
What has Braun done lately?
I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
I mean, I haven't seen him wrestle in a couple months. I mean, I might have missed it, but last few weeks I haven't seen him.
I think his last match was beating Jay for the belt again. That was highlighted. I'm not going to say his last match per se because I'm not able to recall off the top of my head.
Right.
But the last highlighted match was him beating Jay for his belt back.
Jay beat him
Okay.
because he got in trouble.
Mm.
In 2 weeks, 3 weeks, well, a month later,
Okay.
they let him have it back.
Okay.
Is that still something going on we don't know about in the back?
Some
If Braun-
backstage heat that we
because
didn't
he
get to
ain't
find
done
out about.
nothing. He ain't done nothing.
I give you that for sure. I can see that, and not necessarily Vincent's penchant to penalize wrestlers for backstage heat or
Right.
unnecessary backstage heat, but how they move forward with
Right.
Triple H being the CCO and still following that spectrum. I can definitely see that.
And like I said, I don't see Jay winning, but
I don't
mean-
either. I don't either. I think this is a clear runaway win for Gunther. Unfortunately, I'm
But-
not sure what it does for the storyline for Jay, but it'll be interesting to watch.
but Jay's not. If Jay does win, is it going to be a DQ? That Bloodline jumps in.
And then the way that they win,
Yeah.
absolutely.
The Bloodline can jump in and jump on Gunther.
We've had a lot of ambushes as of recent within the last couple of episodes of Raw and SmackDown. Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu ambushing Cody Rhodes or any number of wrestlers that are particularly in that ring at that time. Yeah, I can definitely see that. And
Yeah.
speaking of Jacob Fatu, doesn't he have a match?
Yeah, he's going against
Braun Strowman.
show me up.
So it'll be interesting to see how that bloodline aspect plays out as
Yeah.
well. Whether or not it'll be a clean win or a dirty win, whether or not it'll be a clean match where they just let Braun wrestle Jacob, It'd be very interesting to see what they do with
What
that
about-
Braun aspect.
We said about this Saturday night, both events
Uh-huh.
DQ.
Mm.
Because just say Gunther wins on a DQ because
Okay.
they attack Jay.
Okay.
Braun Strowman wins because they jump him.
Another factor not to be shadowed away from the fact that a good portion of the bloodline, whether on the good side or the bad side, is involved in Saturday Night Main Event.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I think there's a bigger storyline there as well.
I think, like I said, going to be 2 DQs.
Okay.
And what's going to happen? Jimmy Jay is going to have to go against Fatu and
I like that. Jimmy J,
Fatu
Jacob
and Tango.
Fatu, and Tama Tonga.
Yeah.
What do we get from that? What comes from that? Where do we go from there?
Whoever wins gets a tag team belt. Champ. A tag team shot.
Okay. So we re-enter the tag team championship conversation
Yep.
with the layout of this
And
match.
who has it
or
on
these matches?
Raw? Is that Machine Gun?
I
Raw?
believe it's still between Motor City Machine Guns and DIY as
Yeah.
of right now. But you can't count out the Street Profits as well.
Street Profit. I think you can. I think one of them's hurt.
Oh wow. Okay.
I can't remember. I got to go back and check, but I think they both got attacked.
Either
Remember?
Tez or Dawkins is hurt. That's right. I
Yeah,
forgot
they
about
are
that.
hurt, so they might be out for a little
With the
while.
pretty deadly ambush and then blaming it on Legato.
Right.
That's a good point.
So they might be out of it, and Jimmy wins that match against the Bloodline, the other part of the Bloodline, and they go for the belt.
Lot to ruminate on, lot to think about. All right, guys, just a reminder, if you go back to our Royal Rumble announcement video and leave your comments under that video, your comments will be utilized as an entrance into our giveaway. Just a reminder, it is our first channel giveaway. You have an opportunity to win a Gators and the Mullet first edition t-shirt. That'll have our logo on the front and the back of it. So just go back to our Royal Rumble announcement video, leave a comment under our video as to who you think will be the winner of the men's and the women's Royal Rumble, and you will have an opportunity to win that giveaway.
And that is 2 shirts, one for the men's and one for the women's.
Absolutely.
So good luck.
Best of luck, guys.